Welcome to Harat Khaybar. Forged in fire. In Earth's deepest past. Witness to the wondrous story of human ingenuity and imagination and the power of nature. Hundreds of millions of years ago, riding on oceans of molten rock, the supercontinent Pangaea began to break apart. Each new piece dividing and redividing as forces of unimaginable magnitude reshaped our planet. The Arabian Peninsula split away from Africa, forming the Red Sea. And this land, the land that would become the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Born of these primordial powers of ferocious heat and colossal energy, of intense tectonic activity, was Harat Khaybar. The brutal beauty of this volcanic terrain inspired and ignited the imaginations of its early inhabitants. They named them Jabal Abyad and Jabal Baida. These two immense white volcanoes dominating the vast landscape. Brother and sister stood side by side for eternity. And beyond these two siblings rises black Jabal Qadr. This is the landscape of opposites, of light and dark. For a moment, let's view this land through the eyes of its earliest inhabitants, those first Homo sapiens who arrived in Arabia from Africa over 75,000 years ago. Perhaps looking around them at the untamed, visceral beauty of nature, they saw the truth of human experience reflected. This place has seen many changes. In the long, distant past, it was blessed with an abundance of rain. And with rain came life. From here to the horizon, as far as the eye can see, was green with lush vegetation. Verdant Khaybar teemed with life. Hippos, elephants, big cats, these majestic creatures once roamed the green steppe lands of Arabia. Then around 9,000 years ago, the climate began to change. Green Arabia would slowly transform into the beautiful arid desert that it is today. And yet sources of water remained. Volcanic rock cracks and splits under wind-driven rain. Water seeps through, trickling deep underground, drop by drop, gradually forming huge freshwater lakes hidden far beneath the earth. When the conditions are right, the water finds its way back to the surface, emerging as springs, replenishing the parched land, allowing freshwater lakes to form, and in time, transforming Khaybar into a lush oasis. Khaybar, Some people think its name means land of rich soil. Herds of gazelle and other grazing animals thrived, tempting prey for another inhabitant of the steppeland. Hunters blessed with creativity and insight. Humans. While this area had known the presence of humankind for many thousands of years, it was around 8,000 years ago that a group of humans established themselves here, in Harat Khaybar. A group who were about to embark upon a remarkable transition to a totally new way of life. But who were these ancient Neolithic people? We don't know much about them yet, but ancient tradition knows them as Al-Amaliq, the giants. And gigantic is their legacy. Still visible in this land today, the works of the old men bear witness to human ingenuity across time. From the air, their genius is clear to see. Desert kites, named for their distinctive shape. Ingenious traps into which our hunters could chase and enclose herds of wild prey. Here were rational, problem-solving minds at work. And then another leap in ingenuity. The transition from hunting to herding and rearing. These mysterious stone structures are called mustatils. Some of them are over 7,000 years old. Older than Stonehenge in England and the pyramids of Egypt. Once archaeological mysteries, we now know that within these walled structures, the millennia-old remains of domesticated cattle are preserved in the earth. Yet, these ancient remains reveal more than the early inhabitants' mastery of animal husbandry. They are evidence of an early cultural life. For some believe that the mustatils were sacred grounds, a place where animals were presented as ritual offerings. life and death, the worldly and the divine. Thousands of prehistoric cairns dot the landscape. Tombs commemorating the dead. Stone memorials to revered ancestors. These were a people whose understanding of the world and of human experience reached beyond the here and now. As the millennia passed, the people of Khaybar continued to thrive. Their ingenuity reached new heights. They harnessed the water from the area's many springs, transforming the whole area into an oasis resplendent with lush palm groves. As their knowledge grew, their culture became richer and more complex. By around 3,000 years ago, networks of exchange and communication arose, connecting different people over vast distances. A branch of the ancient networks, known as the Incense Road, passed through Khaybar. Caravans laden with precious goods, increasing the city's wealth and renown. With greater political sophistication came new developments in diplomacy and conflict. The people of Khaybar constructed monumental fortresses, an advanced technology of protection and defense. Built in stone, hewn from the ancient volcanic rock, Khaybar's geological heritage. And throughout it all, culture and spirituality flowed. Khaybar became a vital stop along the pilgrimage route to Mecca. Its oasis provided water and respite to the many pilgrims who came from afar. There are few human settlements as ancient as Khaybar. Yet now, untold millennia after those hidden lakes first formed beneath the rugged volcanic plains, Khaybar's significance is being rediscovered by a new generation. A generation who, inspired by the ancestors that lived in harmony with this land and under the watchful presence of Jabal Abyad and Jabal Qidar, are writing the next chapter in the story of human endeavor. The next chapter in the story of Khaybar.